Yeah, great planning, and they've had a terrific effort to put all this together, but it really comes back to getting Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
You know, going back to touch again on the Thunder, really you couldn't have asked for a better scenario for a small market team to put together a roster like this. I mean, your core pieces, your cornerstone pieces, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, are all relatively young in their careers and seem to enjoy playing for each other, so they're going to be good for a long time.
Waiters gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Durant. That's now 8 points for Dion Waiters.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. Really starting to turn it on now, guys. Well, they did have to deal with some small market repercussions, though. The Thunder, I'm talking about. You know, they couldn't afford to pay James Harden. They had to make that trade. But I think they've dealt with it really well. They've added some nice pieces, and the Thunder obviously still one of the elite teams in the NBA.
Westbrook kicks to Waiters. With the shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
They set the pick. Lynn against Westbrook. Kicks it to Waiters. Puts up a three. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Bryant. Waiters grabs the miss.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Bryant. That will count. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did.
That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 25 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Well, he shot his share of free throws, that's for sure. I mean, he got to the line, drew contact, and you love getting to the free throw line. Easy points if you can get them.
Steve, I think they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on them from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player. I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls on guys.
Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Dion Waiters is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Stolen by Westbrook. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yeah, it's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
Boozer with the screen for Bryant. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job.
That's
Run
right.
him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. That 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 4.
Well, with the way that Kevin Durant has improved over the last few seasons, you have to wonder if he has even yet peaked as a player. Scary to think, but there's still some room for growth. I think he can get stronger and develop a better low post piece.
And with Durant, you really forget how young he is. He came into the league at such a young age. Clarkin was a star so quickly. It seems like he's the old vet, but he might be a year or two away from his prime.
Yeah, I think he's still a couple of years away from his prime when all of the physical, emotional, and mental come together at that peak point of performance. His best seasons are still in front of him. He's had some pretty good ones behind him to this point.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Young. 31 points for Kobe Bryant. Thunder trailing by 8. The wide open look for Durant. Offensive rebound.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge bonus when he can put it in the basket himself.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Jeremy Lin comes in for Clarkson. Kobe kicks to Lin. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Again, Los Angeles.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Westbrook drives in. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. And it's one of the top 2 markets in the country. And it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. So that gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Outside, Lin dishes it to Young. Shoots the 3. The kick out to Bryant. Young outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
Kobe attacking. That's good. Bryant got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Not enough on that one as it misses. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Young, here we go. They get it back. The kick out to Bryant. It'll count. And released it in time, but it's off the... Lakers leading by 12. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. Clarkson is out there with Kobe. And it's Young in at the small forward.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
The wide open look for Durant. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
And Kobe, here we go. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder trailing by 15. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Lets the three fly. And the shot is good.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second three of the half.
Ryan against Westbrook. Fades away. The shot's good from Bryant. Bryant's got 40 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And it's Durant missing.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
And Young, here we go. Fader on the way. And Kobe Bryant again. Bryant's got 7 points for the quarter. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Pulls up, high post. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. They'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They haven't done as much inside as they did in the first half. They've got to get back to their game plan, which is to work the ball inside and then force the defense to react and play from there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Boozer. Johnson comes in for Nick Young. And Ellington is subbed in for Bryant. Johnson kicks to Ellington. No dice from 9 feet out.
You know, they haven't had the best day inside, but they got one when it mattered most.
And Durant gets double teamed. Wow. And some changes here for the Lakers. Boozer, he's checked in for Davis. Young comes in for Wesley Johnson. And Kobe is subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Los Angeles calls timeout.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. They build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Black's checked in for Hill. Randall comes in for Boozer. Johnson, he's checked in for Young. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He said nobody but us believed we'd be in this position, and here we are. I'm proud of you guys tonight. Now go finish this thing off.
Thank you, Doris. And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top picks.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen, but they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. And you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it. I mean, some of it, you know, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing too, but they've got quality people making good decisions, and it's paying off on the court.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Lakers.